Hello, my wonderfuls. I am going to do a quick review with you. Remember, the purpose of this video is to help you remember all the wonderful skills that we learned throughout the year. Okay, we want to just keep all this goodness inside. We don't want you to lose it. So I'm just gonna, just like a refresher course. If you just for some reason we're like, oh my gosh, I can't remember how to do that. Well, this is the video for you. So let's take a look at our problem. It says find a quotient. Now remember, quotient, that's a fancy word, right? And I can see, who remember what quotient is? Ooh, I can see those little hands going up. That's right. Quotient means to divide, and it's the answer to a division problem. I hope you remember all of these goodness. All right, so quotient, we're looking for the answer to a division problem. So we have 745 divide 3.1. 3.1. Well, remember what you need to do when you're dividing decimal. Ooh, look at those hands. That's right. Yes, you have to make it a whole number. So you got to make your divisor a whole number. So we're going to go ahead. Here's my decimal. Move it over one time. Okay, so when I move that over one time, there's my whole number, 31. Now remember, what you do to one, you must do to the next. So here's my decimal and my whole number. I move it one time, add my 0. Hope this is making sense and you remember what we did. All right, so now I'm going to set up the problem. Okay, so set it up. So I'm going to have my 7, 4, 4, 0. And then I whole number 31. Remember, we moved that decimal. So let's go ahead and do some work. So how many groups of 31 can I get out of 7? If you say no, yay, okay, 0. So 31 times 0 will give me 0, of course, always the hero. Let's do our simple subtraction. 7, take nothing away, will leave me at 7, yes? And what do? I take that 7 up. Now it's 74, yes? All right, so how many groups of 31 can I get out of 74? You probably said, I don't know. Of course, let's multiply that. So 31, sometimes I start with 5 to help me out. I know you guys use different strategies, but I start with 5. But I look at 5, I was like, a little big, so I'm going to start with 3. Let's do 3. 31 times 3. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, would that work? I can't hear you. Ah, that's right. It is too big. All right, so now we just take it down a notch, right? So 31 times 2. What is 1 times 2? 2. 3 times 2? 6. Would that work? I believe so. So let's go ahead and plug that in. So we said 2. And 31 times 2 will give me 62. All right, we do a simple subtraction here. Yes. 4. And you take 2 away from that, that will leave you with 2. 7, take 6 away, that leaves you with 1. Now we have 12. What shall we do with that 12? Take that bad boy up there. Yes, so now we have 124. All right, hope this is bringing back lots of good memories. All right, so how many groups of 31 can I get out of 124? Now, we already tried 3, and that's a little too small. Maybe it might work, maybe it might not. So let's go ahead and go 1 up. So 31 times 4. Let's see if that's going to work. 1 times 4 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. What do you know? So we tried that 4. Let's plug our 4 up here because 31 times 4 will give me 124. Well, what do you know? Works out perfect, didn't it? 124, take 124, leaves me with that 0. What do I do now? I take that 0 up. 31. How many groups can I get out of that double 0 there? Hope you say 0. Always the hero. Okay, so we just find the quotient. So that's what they ask us to do. So that's the answer to a division problem. And that answer is 240. Hope that makes sense. Guys, remember, the purpose of this video is just to help you refresh those skills that you might somehow have forgotten, but that's quite okay. I want you to always remember the video is available where you can pause, rewind, rewatch as many times as you like.